So that explosion, the heaviest damage I'd probably say about three other properties besides the one that exploded. But then again, when we were looking around, I mean, the windows, they could be shattered for blocks away. We can't really tell from Skyfox, but I'm sure that all these neighboring properties, they at least have probably a broken window or something, or a fence that was knocked down from that blast. We did see earlier on when we were looking in that backyard, we did see that one vehicle laying on its side. The discussion up here has been, well, maybe that was not from the blast, but it most likely was from the blast, at least rolling over one of the buildings. Vinny pushing into a structure right there that is, you can see there's no roof, and it is missing a wall, a portion of the wall. So again, it appears that whatever exploded is not that building where we see the fire. I think it was a building that was in the back portion of the property. That's where that blast happened. It probably leveled that building and then heavily damaged and caused fires in the other buildings on that property. Again, these are just observations made from the helicopter, what we're seeing down there, and what we've experienced or learned from other stories like this in the past. But you can see that the two properties right at the bottom of the screen, or three properties right at the bottom of the screen, they really got a brunt of that explosion, knocking down fences, throwing debris, damaging structures on their property. And those are the ones where the horses were earlier on, and that one horse was trapped between a fence and a tree. I just have to say it. I didn't get her last name, but on the digital media for Fox, a woman, I believe her name was Sharon, was basically, getting a hold of us right away, saying there's a stuck horse. She saw it in the shot. We didn't see it when we arrived here. I love how our viewers are trying to help us and also probably more so, help free that horse. I'm sure she wasn't curious about us getting the shot of that, but she wanted to get the information to those firefighters that horse that you see right there earlier on was stuck. It is amazing how social media can work in such a positive way. Right now, though, Ontario firefighters, they still have the task of battling these flames and then also making this area safe for other first responders to come in here. What Vinny's showing you right there, that is all debris from that blast, and you have to kind of get a grasp on how far away that is. That's probably about, I would say, a football field, so about an acre away from where the actual home that exploded was, or the back property was. So now firefighters, you can see that one right there pulling hose line. So they are making their way closer to the property, which gives it a sense that they're probably hearing less explosions. But again, they're not just going to go ahead and make their way in there. They're going to try to put that fire out, and then they have to make sure that it is safe for any of the other first responders to make their way over there. I'm sure some sort of bomb squad activity is going to be happening here. Don't know if Ontario has their own, or if they're going to enlist the sheriff's bomb squad to make their way out here. But at any rate, that is probably going to be going on. This is going to be quite a scene for some time. And again, you can see the number of firefighters out there. They have the resources to put that fire out. They have the resources to basically get that fire totally out. But right now, their problem is those explosions, and they have to keep everybody safe, the public and themselves. You've got this large command post all set up there on Francis, a lot of those larger trucks, and basically they're using their heavy streams, the biggest hose lines, basically to just throw water quite a distance, trying to get as much water on that burning home as possible, get that fire out. That's the first priority, and then after that, it's going to be figure out how they're going to approach the rest of it. Marla? Okay. Andrew says it felt like an earthquake down there. Right? All right. Oh, I really can't talk about much. Just how they're handling it and what we see from the explosion. All right, let me see if I can find that. I had that thing where I could watch the show. Maybe that's working. Okay. Yeah, let's give it a shot. All right. You can't. Fabian, I wonder what you're responding to. I'm reading some of these comments. They are pretty entertaining. Guys and gals, if you guys are just joining us down there here, what we're looking at is a bat explosion, a huge